Report.
Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Pinax Report. Live only on Pinax TV.
Hey, sana kum hayede Ghana ha ankasada hayede but one shada am really wo krom angwa fafa krom ni ade a ebe fa wase unhu nia ekoso na currently me ne wo kase say nim say politicians di bi wo no ma omagin say no Akufo-Addo say the mama na ban na sia ye bisi basa no they would opt to do other jobs rather say obey politician because they say politics in the IN is a mess and they say you say some of the ministers resigning ni ade and anu you say a video be go viral as a particular sorry it was a picture na call viral no na yan kasa yen adwasafo or call headquarters because if it da ye jene position free ni sema wo be kat or then release by ye shadanti na no biem na nkofo kasa adwasafo ya ye hunu ewo broni be say party headquarters asem mo ya aba asem bi baby mu kira ono so ba be resigning na ene menama na makwa chance asem bi so ahefo de mi kopie su no se me de kire mu nyina ahwe mu bebo shake ebebo mu pusa why there is a politician or krom ha say ya ye nyina ye nim say wa ye ni intentions known say kamia say you know ye no when they make no MP no odin enso no ena wa hye hu say Ghana ye hia onipa bi a wo charisma te say ono na oba be president say be krom ha say aha bedru nti ono no we decide say obe vie for presidency ai ena Ghana fo nyina ebi ka say oh we ye nto ma na ebi say ebeto ama na akwa ye nsempi ama na anu ya mpo ye de betu dwa say osofo bi a hye nkom say sa particular politician no say ye jai no ema no ebe president a Ghana ye be koye nim em so ti prophecy na anya ne de kra because ne danka onkwaya de oyeye prophecy na ye the man say obeye president I say ebe krom ha ye niema nyina be saka because of who he is no papa ne so onye presidency no wadai onye biem it say when ya new job to the extent say ye tete class wo person ode na yi ye fe ne say ne resignation letter come Akufo-Addo te de binumu de omo de ekono aha ode ne resignation letter akọ say de be ya ejuma fufuro na we discover no obekwa discover we enye tse me kasa bebre anase bia me dwa manum anase asema America no enye nokre but producer o de sheda bomodin na yes o de sa picture na to ye na ebe hu politician ko aha sibahu hey I told you something got tremo I told you so because say agwaizo or resign o jai politics no na say wa kwa waiter oze obey onse wo hwe se wa hye apron no a wo kuta 7 throws mi hu abajo momwa me comment section ni made no kra na din ni eden se 7 throws se
barbecue bowl
seven was 7 one you as where to God minim but the thing say also presidency no wajai won ko biem enti no wadadwe ho an say the best job ever hospitality wo because e share nkom na etira say na suban ne ne ete no betimi aye hospital job it woro obetiche aduane wo programs aseni ade ono go we cancel we realize no we see restaurant one ono kasa na eche aduane e o arevo so looking at what is going on right
do you know one funny thing na imagine say Agyapong one obi enya beef e bia Kevin Taylor me o hwe me metimi serve aduane no restaurant say o cheap guy like you
hey o check aduane
they be on say imagine say on Kevin Taylor enye na oka me we hu say me serve tree why would the cheap things ene
oh but they were
presidential ambition will happen
almost say onye president bi mu o so person o ye waiter
on say ebra atamils e person o ye president okopama de
na o say Akufo-Addo kra no oh also ndi gari do di gari
ba omiamu nyina food tree
exactly
what I say na ye friend say mahama podie e say ehun de nkofo a enti no one thing is a Ghana for ehun etwem what I say CCR no Ken is being managed by a campaign team into some of his actions and his inactions
are being controlled.
Exactly. This year, no, because of his campaign team, he doesn't have sole mandate over himself. The campaign team, say, okay, yeah, BBC, now do this. Muslims for some okay. Because these are strategies to help you win the nomination on the ticket of the New Patriotic Party.
So you think say waiting boy in here pronya washe ni gidi because of presidency?
Not necessarily, but yes, he's just trying to kind of imply, say, you see, in Japan, we have that notion, say, he is a very wild person, he's arrogant, he's brave, or cannot drink. So that perception in the minds of people, we penasem krana, the person can phantom say, okay, in Japan, what if that's what buffuna or tongana? What if that's what bufuna or yellow so be obedient because be 100 years? So all these things, are in the minds of people. The campaign team is putting in ways and measures to soften those thoughts of Ghanaians. Actually, I said that is why we see him 7-3. A better crown so wufufu. Or
when John Dumelo, exactly. Hey, but wait, I'm coming. A chrome ha adentia. Is it a norm? Say, open president, and I will show you say you can be humble or you can be hospitable.
The whole thing about presidency is like that girl you want next door or your bar, so you will understand. Women are accustomed to what they hear. Women want to hear a particular thing. They want to see. They want to hear a particular thing about you. San and Bema, so we are accustomed to what we see. So, Ope Obana definitely. Sesebiu Obano Dono Krobisa said, Anna, do you love me? You have to swear. Yes, hey, me the whole world. We are number one because we know that women want things to hear. Into kana sumai no nakuma ne mawa. No be say yes. Say na monye bako. That is the whole thing. So that is the general thing about human beings. What we see, what we hear, and what we think shape our personality about things and people. And that is what we are seeing in regards to
all these people normally vie for positions. I mean political positions. As a Ghana for Jimmy Fuana.
And yes, sir.
And the president. I mean, when the time is due, no much sheep clothing. What is that?
You see, the whole thing about Ghana is a friend is a kinky seller be so try me makwe try neke watch at the end the about try we are now one we want to see these things. For some of us who support King Japan or serve you we think he can make an impact.
So did Kennedy have to go through the same way Obi I because there was a previous flag bearers and I said more pray for this kind of presidency and all. Ekufado cross when nigga read and the first time no not church no. But I say second time or buy no melo kakafe on the nam gata munya dia. Does it mean say he should also follow the same trend or he could have done something else? I say now you better again say he's one of those people.
That's what I'm saying. He is not acting on his own accord. He's doing this based on the strategies set forth by his campaign team. And unfortunately, he has to follow. It's just like what we call PR or public relations. What I say to make you look good in the eyes of people. It's not just about people thinking so you are good. We have something we call goodwill. You want to register yourself in the minds of voters as a person who is competent. In fact, I read this analysis in the New York Post where a person or a column be say, you see, voters really decide on the day of the elections, on that day at Okotuaba. You can have it in mind, so okay, I'll vote for Akufo-Addo near the other. But then the day, say do ballot box, when I was check candidates anymore. Within that brief 5 seconds, you look at all of their pictures and ask yourself, who can really help me? So people usually go, so mess with vote mama, but you go and they vote for somebody. That is why usually in presidential elections we have most skirt and blouse. Or better my MPP political party and I bet I'm an MP or the patriotic party by presidency in a very different because in that thought of the moment they ask themselves a simple question: can he? That was the same that happens to Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo, no, people ask themselves, say Mahama brought us doing so. The guy has been telling us 8 years now that he's going to give us free SHS. It's 2016. What should we do? Let's try him now. Obiti Mahama, no. And yeah, that's all brand. So basically that is it. But I wouldn't tell people to judge Ken based on his 7-3 manners. What I say, Yen the ideas and how he can change Ghana. 7 training day, and then the moon so bo apron, hey, or share kitchen. Our boss had near this shit, even hair bonnet. And yasem kita. So, fortunately or unfortunately, this is why we will see more. But me abe more. Is
this I mean this way of trying to convince Ghanaians to know certain sides of
and it's a way idea that it's like you want I share the Bible have told us if you want to be wise watch the way of ants.
Listen
to this. Sebio de hwe nkokɔ wo fi nkokɔ yɛ normal. Se nkokɔ mienu female and male. Ombe have intimacy and ombe have sex ah. Won say be man esabisa of flexing the muscles. No be binding no kokɔ no he is just trying to tell the female say okay I'm potent, I'm strong, I'm worthy of mating with you. Even with dogs. Area I don't know if you study animals a lot but area now who say obaba we be one bitch that's a female dog is a bitch. And the other male dogs are following her. The 5 dogs no compete for the alpha male position. At the end of the day, the person who come out victorious, you be coming out victorious. That is so a idea a president God has set forth. Even we human beings got the same thing. Now I know casa back door, me per bem or Porsche, per bem or ye. And not necessarily because you are money conscious, but because you are thinking of your family and you want a man who can take a normal thing is being printed in the minds of women. In fact, it's so you see, what I'm trying to say here is men flex to make women attract to make because everybody wants the big thing. Even in the Lion's Kingdom, in the Lion's Kingdom, put the air dirty, they fight and they kill themselves. All because of Tonga Bakope. And that is how God have done it. So in
the world of politics, you need to
in the world of politics, the Tonga will be replaced with votes.
You need to wear apron and hold 7 tree.
Obama then Obama nanti rally. Joe Biden ekotena classroom etchen kwada ade. I say back we fence Donald Trump na 1 year. Pictures bow down. I mean, they do things, and unfortunately, it's part of us because Obiani the Oshe. Let me tell you something, okay? Ghana you say a president, we don't look at a person who could be. You ensure education, we just look at the personality. That is why Akufo-Addo ensure the likes of Rawlings. Rawlings, why they voted for him? Say, Rawlings do Kwasi Asem. We based on that to vote for him. Eche and back for Bema Tintin Grand any portrait Asantini Bema any voting man on also be yawa. And Chebiana Papa be by ye assume Jane assume no ye no home boko assume Jane on also obey 419 and Chebiana and the chief 419 himself John Dramani Mama so by I'm a youth I'm a wine I'm going to transform Ghana on also be yadwa and will be so by so Akufo-Addo the on pen one sem Bema no or you cool or you na dream do fear such or dream man on so dollar must go. So you see Ghanaians vote on personalities. So at the end of the day it's not about the ideas about tourism and the GDP there. Once a Ghana person or a voter thinks say bro want say to me you bring peace and our cast obi create to me share atade a wo share no dey vote amount atade a wo share e need dey vote amount. And I know ladies who voted for JM because of his muscles. And a JM muzzle, yeah. So it's this idea, and unfortunately, that is the precedent which you go on.
They voted for JM because of muscles.
Of course, yes.
Oh, wow.
Because JM, after 2008, 2012, I mean, Atamusu he was really young. He was in his 50s. It was Sherlock Cost. I know I did at a hand to whom I said, wow, I couldn't hear it. And the idea one first and you could vote him. And no bias, no be Mazel. So I mean, it's cool.
It's cool.
Dr. Mazel, sir, we need to know Mahama. So it will give you more updates as all of these various events are.
You are listening to the PNX Report.
PNX Report. PNX Report.
The PNX Report.
PNX Report.
PNX Report. Live only on PNX TV.